part properly. I don't know what the fuck part. But these fuckers said that Officer Pierce would be here, right? Officer Pierce better be here, right? We're pulling up, bro. We're pulling up, bro. I'm not scared, nigga. I'm on their ass, bro. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. They said Officer Pierce would be here, bro. I'm not waiting for these faggots. I waited 30 seconds. Their bell obviously doesn't work. So that's something the code enforcer should do something about. Because their bell doesn't work. They're not hearing anyone's complaints. They're fucking weird. They're up in their fucking cars. Look at their cars, dude. Could you imagine getting one of these cars to just working? You're fucking kidding me. And they don't even do their jobs. I'm crushing this government, bro. This government is bullshit. Every time they lie to us, we're supposed to believe in them. And when we believe them, they just fuck us. I'm tired of them fucking us. I will let them fuck my friends. The police. Listen, this shit was open the last time I came here and I disturbed the peace or I was harassing something. These niggas were open, right? These niggas came to my house, right? These niggas came to my house, right? And they're gonna talk about weed. I have my medical card. I have my medical card. I'm in rights for my medical card. These niggas harass me every fucking day, and I'm done with it. I'm harassing them now. They harass me every fucking day, dude. I'm fucking done. They plant their flowers. They do whatever they want, but I'm fucking done, bro. These fat fucking pigs, bro. I'm fucking tired of these fat fucking pigs.
How can I help you?
Yeah, I need to talk about the case that happened on April 25th.
Right, that was that vehicle accident. They told you you were looking to get your cell phone back?
Yeah, my phone's here though.
Well, you can't have it until after the case is closed. You
So
have
the case on Isaiah Behaki that I have documents is already he already got charges for, but I don't have charges. You need my phone for. You need my phone for a case that I'm not getting charges for.
It's not a it's part of the case. Your phone was part of the case because you were there. Even though you're not having charges, it's still part of it. So
You need my mom's keys for a case that doesn't involve it.
I don't need anything.
It's all up to the attorneys and the.
Is Officer Pierce here?
He's busy on a call
I'll
right
tell you
now.
Officer Yunizetsky. He'll help you.
Can you answer a couple questions, sir?
Yeah, once
Can
the
you answer a
district
couple
attorney,
questions,
I'm
sir?
answering it for you. Once the district attorney releases it, they'll give paperwork to release it. That's all. And until that point, we can't release nothing.
So
Part of
how
the
does a
case.
phone that doesn't
We've
involve
told you the same
how does a
answers.
phone that doesn't involve
How do
Isaiah
we know?
Manhicky? Because I need Officer Pierce because he's involved in the case, right?
I was there too, but how do we know it's not involved in anything?
You know it's
How do
not
we know
involved.
whose phone's what?
You know it's not involved in anything.
How do we know?
because
Well, listen, you can talk to the district attorney's office. Same answers you're going to get every time you come here. Have a good day.
I need to talk to Officer Pierce.
He's busy.
You know this is gonna go on YouTube, right? I need your badge number. I need his badge number. Can I get his badge number, please? 1919 is your badge number? What's your name? Yenin Zeski?
Same thing I gave you over the weekend. Call the district attorney's office to get your stuff back. If they give you a form that you can have it back prior to the court case being over, bring us the form, we'll get you your stuff back. But until then, we can't do nothing for the court case is disposed of.
I just want this to be understood that you have a phone that does not relate to the case and you're out of your statutes of limitation. And the only reason why you have that phone is because I came back to the scene of the crime. And the only reason I don't have charges is because I came back to the scene of the crime and I dealt with it after getting hit by a van.
It does involve the crime.
You have my mom's keys that doesn't involve a crime.
You know they're your mom's keys.
Because you talk to my mom. You talk to my mom, and the police know that this is what you guys know.
I believe you were asked if you needed anything out of the vehicle prior to leaving the scene.
I just got hit by a van though, and
But you
no one
got
was.
checked out by EMS. And you
No,
said you
I
were
wasn't
fine.
really checked out by EMS.
You were. I was there.
There's a problem.
You were
I
there.
have white coat syndrome, and you guys don't care about this.
Okay.
You guys don't care, so this is what's gonna go on YouTube. You guys not
You can
caring.
YouTube it. I'm telling you how to get your stuff back. If you call the district attorney's
This is
office,
what's going on Instagram and TikTok.
you could put it wherever you want. Put it on the news. Listen.
I
I'm
need to
telling
put
you-
it on the news because you guys don't do anything for our people.
What do you mean we don't do anything for our people?
You
So the
don't.
car you were in that was stolen.
You don't.
So you were riding in a stolen car. Make sure you put
You
this on
don't.
YouTube also.
Okay.
You were in a stolen vehicle that you refused to identify the person driving, but now since you want your stuff back, you're willing
I
to
refuse to
identify.
identify.
You
What's
did
the
that day.
report?
You
What's
did
the
that
report?
day. You
What's
did
the
that day.
report? What's the
So
report? I
here's what's
came in
gonna happen.
because you were
Call
here.
the
What's the
district
report?
attorney's
What's the
office.
report? What was the report I did? When I came in and did a report on myself, what happened?
Days later.
Days later, I got hit by a van.
Days later. That you refused EMS because you said you were okay.
I refused the EMS because I have white coat syndrome.
You said you were
I
okay.
have white coat syndrome. Do you know what that is, sir?
Yes, I do.
No, you
I don't
don't.
like the doctors either.
No, you don't.
Then
Because
how,
if
how
you
do
know,
what I know.
because you apparently know what I know, and you're
No, I
telling
don't.
me, oh, well, you got checked out by EMS.
'Cause you
That's fine, but I haven't been to a hospital since that.
Well, that's your fault.
That's my fault.
Right, because you don't want to go.
That's
'Cause you don't
my
like
fault.
doctors, and I don't blame
That's
you. I don't
my
like the
fault.
hospitals either.
That's my fault. That's my fault.
I don't
Listen,
like
guys,
hospitals either.
this is why I'm posting about the government.
I'm not
come
the
on.
I'm not the government.
You're a part of the government.
No, I'm not.
You
I
are.
just work for the city. Of
You're
Geneva with
you're
8 other
supposed to work
guys.
for the people.
I do work for the people.
That's
I'm telling
not
you
what
how
you
to
do.
get your stuff back. Do you remember how I told you to get your stuff back?
I have to go through this recording because you've been an aggressive
Hey,
person
listen,
through this
I'm not
whole
being-
time.
How am I being aggressive? I'm just trying to tell you the same thing we tell you every time you come up here. You've been up here how many times?
Because it's annoying that I don't have a phone and I have this phone
I
that's cracked
understand
and
it's
stupid.
annoying, but we're trying to tell you how to get your phone.
No, you guys haven't.
So go
When
to
I
the
talked to
district-
Officer
hold on.
Pierce before,
Let me know
you
when
know
I
what
can
he
talk,
did?
and What do you do?
You know what he did?
What's that?
Stop being aggressive. And walked his ass back in there.
Okay. Well, here's what I'm telling you. Call the district attorney's office. Got that? Tell them about the case that you're involved with. Once you ask them, you say you have your phone and keys. Is that what you want? Phone and keys, right?
Yes.
Tell them you have phone and keys that were involved in this case that you want back that have nothing to do with Isaiah. If they tell you, cool, we'll get your phone and keys back, they'll give you a form stating that this stuff can be released. But if they say no, it's still part of the case, then you won't get the stuff back until the case is done.
All
And
right.
then they'll give you a form at the
All right.
end, and then you get your stuff back.
No, see, that's better because, like,
get
listen,
it
no,
back,
listen,
man.
because I
It's-
don't want you to think, I'm just an aggressive person.
Dude,
No, I
it's
have
frustrating, I
no
get
one talking to me, and now that you've told me some answers, I can go back into some
It's-
video. Okay, I don't need you. Okay,
It's frustrating. Don't get me wrong. I
you're
get
a
it,
part
but-
of the Black Skeletons. You're not.
Listen, dude,
That's
I'm-
my YouTube channel name. You're not bad. I just needed information because Officer Pierce didn't say shit to me.
I got you.
And
Listen,
I don't want to sue anyone. I love Jeanette. I'm fucking cool. I just need my
you just
information.
gotta talk to them because realistically, I know you're saying it's not part of the case because you're not part of the crime of it, but realistically, being in a stolen vehicle is kind of part of the crime. And being
Could you explain that for people who don't know? Because, like I said, I'm a content creator. Like, I'm here to listen.
I got you. So realistically, you don't know you're in a stolen car, but I'm sure Isaiah said something stupid at some point. How'd you get this car? This ain't your car. If you know Isaiah, you're friends with him. Like, whose car is this?
No, he didn't tell me any. Like, he was just like, I got a car, we're driving. You know what I mean?
I get you. But realistically, with all that being that it was a stolen car that we figured out, that anything that was involved in that becomes part of it. We don't know whose phone's who. I believe there was multiple phones that were picked up in the car and around.
Really?
Yeah. So how are we? You know what I'm saying? So we have to figure out whose is who before we can do anything with it. You know.
I have an iPhone. I have an iPhone 14. I won it at Kennywood. It was something sentimental to me, and it has my DoorDash on it. And I'm not gonna lie, I that was my only income for a long time, and now I'm looking for jobs because I don't have nothing.
That's good. Listen, you'll get it back. It's gonna be a pain in the ass. I'm not gonna lie. You're gonna have to jump through hoops in order to get the district attorney's office to release stuff. And I'll be truthful with you. I don't hide nothing. They're probably gonna tell you to wait till the case is over. But you can at least ask them.
Can I know in this case? What is this case? What's going on?
So I believe he took a plea deal because he was in. So Greensburg arrested him for stealing the car, and we arrested him for being in stolen property.
Mm.
So at that point, he's already entered into a plea deal from what I've gathered. So once the plea deal goes up to the courthouse, which could take a month, 2 months, once he enters in that, then that's when they release everything. Because he's already entered a deal, he's took whatever deal they gave him, whether it's jail time, whether it's probation, whether it's house arrest, whatever it is, whatever deal he entered into at that point, now he's entered into it and it's done. So that's when they start releasing evidence saying, this needs disposed of, this needs released, this can be released. But you gotta make sure you tell them up there that some of them artifacts in there are yours.
All right.
Okay?
I'm gonna be leaving. All right, Black
You're good, man.
Skeletons. This is the end of the video.
You're good, man.
Yansky actually helps us.
You're good,
I'm
man.
sorry, I'm shaking a lot.
It's frustrating.
I have anxiety really bad.
Sorry, man.
He's a good person. I'm sorry that the secretary was caught in the video. Have a good day, Black Skeletons.